Hey, good morning, First McKinney. Welcome to church today. So grateful that you're here. We got an incredible day in store. Let me just remind you of a few things that are coming up in the life of our church. Next Sunday is Launch Sunday. It's the day we're inviting people. We've been praying for this day and kick off a new series called Colin Goes to Church. We're going to be answering some hard questions about the faith, and next week we're going to talk about what's the big deal about going to church anyway. We'll look and see how that is to be. Hey, I want to encourage you as we prepare for next week. In your bulletin today is this launch insert that talks about the opportunities to serve. We've got several needs still in our children's area and then also in our student ministry area. And I want to encourage you to help us with that. We're another 10 or 12 folks in each division, and we'll be able to effectively minister to the next generation this fall. So if you'll please prayerfully consider where God would have you serve in this area this year. Now, as you'll also notice, there's additional opportunities, whether it's being a mentor at Finch Elementary. My wife did that last year, very rewarding. New Bible studies, like our women's Bible study ministries and all the opportunities there. Today's the last day to register for that, so you want to please make sure that you'll do that. A new thing we're starting this fall is called Man Up, and once a month I'm going to meet with the men in our church. Starts on the first Friday in September. I want to encourage you to plan to be a part of that. As you heard last week, next Sunday on Launch Sunday, we're actually going to vote and invite the Restoration Family Church to become a part with us. In essence, what we're saying is not only do we welcome you, but we want you. And as a part of that initiative, we're having a Q&A, a special called conference this Wednesday night as we discuss basically bringing on Derek Scobie as our multicultural engagement and teaching pastor of the Restoration venue. And I trust that you'll come and be a part of that. Now, as we also look to the fall, I've asked Dr. Myron Wilson, who served as our worship pastor the last 20 years, to provide give him some additional responsibilities. I've asked Myron to lead the total experience because the sermon actually begins in the parking lot. And so I've asked him to help us with our guest services, our guest relations, first impressions type ministries. What that means is he'll be a little less visible on the platform at 10:30. Ben Gazaway will take a little bit more of a leadership role. And then you'll see Myron in each of our venues providing some leadership to help that total guest experience. A part of his leadership is what's going on tonight. Tonight we're having this event called Fusion. And I want to encourage you, if you'd like to serve in a capacity in our guest relations, hospitality, first impressions, you want to come and be a part of the Fusion gathering this afternoon. It starts at 5 o'clock in our gym. Hey, I can't wait to see you next Sunday as we begin the series called Colin Goes to Church. Now listen to this, just one more thing.
We must be global Christians with a global vision because our God is a global God.
Perspectives on the World Christian Movement is a 15-week class that will change your life. It will change your perspective. It will give you a new, fresh look at the world. Perspectives is not just for missionaries. We're all called to the Great Commission. On some level, we're all called to do something.
Trust me, you will leave a changed person.